In California, a deal was made between the state and Google to begin funding local newsrooms. It was a 5-year pledge involving hundreds of millions of dollars from both the state and the tech company. But now, with a projected $12 billion budget shortfall projected, Governor Gavin Newsom is rolling back on the promise to give state dollars to local news groups. It's the theme of the week in the Golden State. Newsom making cuts as the state tries to reduce the bloat in the budget, such as removing free healthcare coverage for non-citizens in the state. It may sound unusual hearing news outlets receive money from the government and private firms. The idea behind it was to save local news, as the industry has largely faced financial hardship in recent years. The fund was created from a piece of legislation called the California Journalism Preservation Act. Google in California would offer up $250 million cumulatively to newsrooms in the state over a 5-year period. California had pledged $30 million to the initiative this year, but now Newsom is looking to trim that back to $10 million. The move was confirmed by the state's Department of Finance. This is just the latest effort by Newsom to scale back state spending as he unveiled a revised $322 billion spending plan this week, which puts the state $12 billion in the red. So Newsom and the state legislature are looking at the state's priorities and trimming costs. One change in the revised plan is nixing coverage for weight loss drugs Ozempic and Wegovy from the state's Medi-Cal program, something the state currently offers. Another major change from Newsom, something we reported earlier in the week, is also scaling back health coverage for immigrants in the state who are not U.S. citizens. Newsom's new plan limits free Medi-Cal coverage to undocumented migrants under 19 years old whose families meet income requirements, a move projected to save the state $5.4 billion through 2029. The state has faced higher than expected costs for migrant healthcare, borrowing $3.4 billion to keep Medi-Cal solvent through June, in addition to the $2.8 billion appropriated in the current budget. Almost 15 million Californians are eligible for medical coverage. 1.6 million are migrants, according to the state's Department of Healthcare Services. There is also a 3% funding cut to the state's public university systems, which is less than the original near 8% cut Newsom proposed earlier this year. The state faces a June 15th deadline for the legislature to pass its budget. Thanks for watching our news update. For more details on Newsom's healthcare coverage cut for migrants in the state and how it potentially plays into a 2028 narrative, you can check out Straight Arrow News' full report by downloading the SAN mobile app today.